Hello, my water friends. I hope you are doing wonderful. Thank you for joining me for another group session. So if you're Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, these messages will be for you. Now, friends, if you haven't been to a group session before, all good. Just understand not all messages will resonate, and that is just fine. If you need a private session, check me out at my website, kellyfergusonreadings.com, where you can also sign up for my pendulum workshop on February 26th and for my Psychic 101 for beginners on February 27th. These are excellent workshops, especially for beginners, so don't forget to sign up for those. And of course, if you enjoy these sessions, please don't forget to support me so I can keep supporting you. So, water friends, this week we have a full moon coming up. This is the snow moon, or in Ojibwe tradition, the bear moon, okay? So right now, you might be struggling with feeling like you're enough, like feeling like you've got all of your power, okay? But let's remember about bear medicine. Bear medicine asks you to lovingly put those paws on the ground and know your strength, connect with your strength, and ground your energies into the heart of Gaia. You have everything you need, but you have to pull on your own inner strength sometimes, water signs, okay? So, let's take a look at the overall messages for you, first of all, and we'll go into more detail, starting with Cancer. Cancer, please. Cancer, please. Overall energies for Cancer during this full moon. Full moon energies for Cancer, please. Interesting card. Horse and freedom. And what it says down here is you always have a choice. So there's a lot of stuff going on with this card, Cancer, and choices can go all the way across the spectrum. This could be about relationships or career or family, depends on where you're at with your personal story, okay? But this card is begging you to understand what is right for you and what is the right path for you. You don't have to do things because someone else would be most comfortable with it, or this seems like the safe plan or the right way to go for other people. And often when we listen to advice for other people, it comes from a good place, but isn't always aligned to what is best for us. So keep that in mind, because ultimately in your heart, you know what is right for you and what is best for you. So don't forget to follow your own footsteps and to blaze a new path that feels good for you, Cancer. So let's take a look at some more energies for you. Advice and guidance for Cancer, please, in this full moon. There's going to be some energies of you going your own way for sure here, okay? So, first card, winter solstice and reflection. So, Cancer, this is telling you that even though you might see different avenues or different options for yourself, or you're weighing the pros and cons of what this person wants for you and what you are instinctually thinking is right for you, don't jump. Don't make rash decisions. Take time to really sit with this information and feel it out. Even do meditation if you feel like it, and see like what is right for me. If I explore this path, what will happen? If I explore this path, what will happen? This is about really connecting to what is right for you in a calm, loving way, and understanding how this is going to affect you at your core. These are not decisions to be rushed into, and definitely that's why Horse is showing up for you. There are choices, there are new paths for you to discover, but not all paths will be for you. So take your time making these decisions. Now, Cancer, there very well might be some beautiful spiritual revelations coming your way, or you moving forward down a more spiritual path, because we have Desert and Vision Quest coming forward. So this card can definitely be encouraging you to do meditation or to go into spiritual practice where you can connect with your own thoughts, with your own mind, with your own instincts, free of this person's opinion, that person's opinion. It would also be very valuable for you to go spend some time in Mother Nature, away from the hustle and bustle of the city. If you can, get away into nature where you can't hear horns from cars or sirens or whatever that stuff might be in your locale, okay? Because this is about you connecting with Mother Earth and really knowing and understanding what your true path is, what is right for you. And sometimes you need to do that self-discovery piece by yourself. Take the time to do so, because this is going to be an important thing for you. Very, very important thing for you, Cancer. Okay? And the last message for you here, cave and sanctuary. There is some time and opportunity for you to be alone here and think about yourself. Come back to your own personal skills. Come back to the things that you put down for some time, you know. See this gentleman drawing and painting on the walls here, and the hand stamp from his ancestors is really supporting him doing this inner work, keeping these fires burning to yourself, okay? So definitely there's a big consistent message here that there is going to be decisions and paths that you're going to be choosing, but the way that you choose this path is by being by yourself, connecting to yourself, what feels right to you, what your inner knowledge is, what your skills are, what feels right to you, your fire, Cancer, okay? So don't be afraid to tell people that you need time to yourself and to put some appropriate and healthy boundaries in place so that you get the time you need to reflect, to do some introspection, so that way you can help firm up what is the right path for you and trot along your merry way. Beautiful. Scorpio, you are up. So let's see the overall energies for Scorpio for this full moon week. Scorpio, the Lynx is showing up for you a very specific energy. Check it out. Lynx and discernment. What it says down here is look beyond immediate appearances, okay? Now, when this card comes up, this is talking about either you being an independent person, you relying on your own skills, your own knowledge, your own abilities, regardless of what other people are saying or regardless of the support that you have, directly or indirectly. This card is telling you that you have everything you need to move forward on a brilliant path for yourself, but you have to trust in yourself and rely on yourself and try these new things out for you to really integrate them and to be able to operate in this independent energy, okay? That's not saying that you're not an independent person, but this is saying we can always get more independent, we can always connect with ourselves on a more independent basis because you have everything you need. Okay, so other energies here. Advice and guidance for Scorpio. Nice. Scorpio. So for some of you, there's going to be some relationships that you're looking at, possibly romantic relationships. For all of you where this isn't talking about romantic relationships, this is going to be either connections to yourself or to career stuff, okay? Check it out. New moon and promise. So you see this couple here looking off into the sunset, embracing each other. This is a card definitely for some of you about solidifying new relationships or wondering where a relationship is going to take you and if this person is the right person for you. Maybe it feels right now, but is it going to be right into the future? Are you standing in a good position to support this relationship, and is this what you really want? Okay? Now, for other people where this isn't resonating in a relationship, this is about you making choices and life path choices on what is right for you in areas that you might feel insecure, where you might not feel like you have all of this power, okay? And that's why the Lynx came out to begin with, because it is a very strong message of going on your own, of spending time with yourself and knowing what you can do to rely on yourself. We all have independent skills, whether it's from this end of the spectrum or that end of the spectrum. So this is about you making a promise to yourself to understand what your strengths are, connect to those strengths, and integrate them into your life, so as you go on your merry way, you can receive and you can really kind of get yourself in alignment with the energies you'll need to be successful moving forward, okay? There very well can be some insecure energies as you try new things, but this is saying that if you stick with it, you're gonna get it, okay? So, the next message here, fairies and earth magic. So I think this is a really important message for all of you guys, because when you connect to your own innate skills, your instincts of the four directions, earth, air, fire, water, north, south, east, west, the animal energies, right? All of these things speak to us in a very primal type of way. They're connected to our own instincts. So when you try to connect to these instincts, you feel stronger, you feel connected. Even though you don't see the proof or like this, promise of a path that's gonna work for you, this makes you feel strong and secure, and it helps you to see the synchronicities along the way. So as you're going through your path, you see and feel what is right for you, and so that you can take appropriate action and direction to go in the way that works best for you. Call upon your ancestors, call upon your animal and spirit guides to give you guidance and to give you validations to help you along your path. Friends, they will come if you ask them. Okay? And this is really beautiful as well, Scorpio, because you're lining yourself up for a lot of beautiful things. Because right at the beginning, the Lynx is telling you you have everything you need, and it's showing up in the end with summer solstice and radiance. This is you, Scorpio, standing in your power, coming out of growth periods and periods of time where you're uncertain and having to rely on yourself, and as a result, going through the fire and coming out shining on the other end. This can also give you some timing and perspective perspective here, where if you're trying, you know, new things, whether it's a relationship or trying your feet out with a new hobby or new skills, this is telling me that possibly by the summertime, you're feeling amazing and you've kind of got this all figured out and off to a really, really good start. So there's absolutely beautiful things coming up for you, Scorpio, but you first must rely on yourself, connect to your own personal strengths, whatever that is for you, and continue to walk along this path, asking for guidance and asking for support, not only from the Creator, but from your loved ones, from your angels, from your guides, from your spirit animals. It's all going to come together for you. So take the path now. Pisces. My Pisces pals, how are you all doing? Let's check out your overall messages for this full moon. There it is. Let's check it out. Wow, this came out for a fire sign. Who was it? Leo, I think. So I don't know if you have Leo in your moon or in your rising, but this could resonate for you as well, okay? So, whale and soul's path. Pisces, are you on a spiritual journey? Have you connected to what you know is right for you and you're going down that path? Whether it feels like second nature or not, this is telling me that you've started off on a new quest or on a new venture, and this feels right with your soul and is making you sing. So you have to continue to move along this path and find out, what does this journey have in store for me? Because we all have a very unique journey and we all have our own lessons and skills and abilities along our way. So, you're going off in discovery mode here. And I feel like this is very calm energy, very loving energy, okay? So don't rush into anything, Pisces, okay? Don't rush. Okay. Advice and guidance for Pisces. Whoa, there's the first one, okay? Anything else? So, Pisces, advice and guidance. Number one, take it easy with forest and breath. This is another card supporting that you don't have to rush down your soul's path, because the soul's path is that of discovery and integration, not of quick wins and fixes. And we all know this at the end of the day. Take time to connect with yourself and with your breath. You might be starting to learn about meditation or incorporate meditation into your daily practices, which is super, super beneficial, because the breath is what connects us to life and what connects us to our soul. So connect with your breath. Find the innate power in deep breathing or in meditation, or both for that matter, because when you do, you will see that the problems that you have going on around you are not as big as you thought, are not as complicated as you thought. You're able to navigate them much more clearly and calmly when you are connected to your breath. I know it sounds very simple, but friends, it is true, okay? And check this out. Milky Way and perspective. Breathing and staying calm through this process, through this week, especially for you, is going to help you see the big picture, Pisces. So if you want things to be complicated, sure, rush in, but we know we don't want that at the end of the day. When you take a step back, when you breathe, when you wait for important information instead of rushing or jumping ahead to a final outcome, then this is where we see the forest through the trees. This is where things become more clear, okay? So really, really important for you this week not to jump at anything, not to make assumptions, to just take it as it comes, okay? Because why? Meadow and vulnerability. There's a lot of changes happening for you right now, or there's going to be changes happening for you in this week, or laying the foundations to change. And as a result, when we go through changes, we feel vulnerable. We feel uncomfortable when things are changing up, because it's not the old norm that we're used to. And when things change, we're not exactly sure how to respond at times. Maybe it takes some time for us to feel it out, and then we know how we feel about it. Again, breathe through this, Pisces, okay? Don't jump to conclusions. When you're feeling scared, when you're feeling uncertain, don't go off into worry mode, right? Because all you're going to do is cause more frustration and anxiety to yourself. So instead, come back to yourself. Come back to your loving breath. Come back to the big picture perspective. And then you will feel a lot more comfortable through changing times and through your vulnerable emotional state through these changing times. Beautiful messages for you here, Pisces. Beautiful messages, and they can definitely help you on your way. Now, water friends, if you enjoy these sessions, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And of course, if you were looking for some beautiful workshops for beginners especially, please sign up for my pendulum workshop on Friday, February the 26th, and also my Psychic 101 for beginners on Saturday, February the 27th. Beautiful workshops for you guys to try out and connect to your own personal skills. Join me next week for your next group reading, water signs.